Right, you ready?
Yeah.
But you'll be fine, you know?
Really?
Yeah, you'll be in and out of there in no time.
That's what I'm scared about.
Come on, Steve, jobs like this are awkward for everyone.
Oh, yeah, we're all in this together. Only difference is when I walk out there, I might not be a copper anymore.
Steve?
What's the weather like out there?
Cold.
PC's Garfield and Loxton, sir.
Thank you, Michael.
This way, please.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You're Constable Loxton, yes?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think the sooner we get this over with, the better we'll all feel, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Let's sit down. Thank you, Sergeant. This interview is being tape recorded. I am Acting Superintendent Roy Shannon, attached to the Complaints Investigation Bureau. The other officer present is...
Detective Sergeant Bill Davis.
We are in the interview room at Tintagel House, and I'm interviewing...
PC 363, Stephen Loxton, sir.
The other officer present is...
PC 218, George Garfield. Here is Federation rep for PC Loxton.
Time is 10:18. At the conclusion of this interview, I will give you a notice explaining what will happen to the tapes.
Yes, sir.
Constable Loxton, a 163 notification of complaint has been served, alleging that you did, on the 5th of January, assault one Peter Allen Johns, thereby causing him grievous bodily harm. I must stress that this is a criminal allegation, but there is an attendant disciplinary dimension. Are you willing to be recorded for both?
Yes, sir.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the caution?
Yes, sir.
Constable Loxton, were you on duty on 5th of January?
Yes, sir.
Were you driving the area car?
Yes, sir.
Who was operator?
408 Slater, sir. He's a probationer.
Just stick to answering the questions, please. When I need additional information, I'll ask for it, right?
Sir.
At 1 p.m. on the day in question, did you accept a call to 138A Canley Gardens?
Yes, sir.
Right. Tell me what happened after you arrived.
There was a possible suspect on premises, sir. Ground floor flat. We were the first on the scene. When we got there, we saw the suspect, Pete Jones, coming out the back of the garden with another man, later identified as Terry Hardy. I chased Jones...
What was the weather like?
Sorry?
I said, what was the weather like?
I can't remember particularly. I chased Jones...
Was it foggy, windy, snowing?
No, it was just an ordinary January day. It was cold. Drizzling, I think.
You'd have your windscreen wipers on then and the demister, probably.
Yeah, probably.
So visibility was poor, yes?
I'd say it was fair. It's hard to say looking back.
But you definitely saw the two suspects coming out of the garden.
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you because both Mr. Jones and Mr. Hardy say that they were in the alley behind the house when you arrived, minding their own business, and that two other men had left the scene a minute earlier.
Well, that's a surprise, sir. And why did they say they ran for the exercise?
Don't be facetious, officer. This isn't a laughing matter.
No, sir.
After the arrests, were any stolen goods recovered?
No, sir.
All right. Tell me what happened after they ran.
I chased Jones. Nick chased Hardy.
Who's Nick?
Nick Slater. PC Nick Slater, sir. I chased Jones along Cullen Row and I caught up with him in Canley Street, where I challenged him. He responded with threatening behaviour and verbal abuse, and then he attacked me.
And that's when you broke his nose, is it?
But what would happen if CIB did prove the complaint against Steve?
You'd get suspended.
What, straight away?
Yeah, afraid so.
That's ridiculous.
You don't have to tell me. But that's the way it works. Immediate suspension.
Then what?
It's up to the CPS. They'll probably be prosecuted. Hey, but listen, they have to prove beyond all reasonable doubt that he's guilty. And he isn't, so they won't.
Yeah, right.
So what's with this negativity?
Well, a mate's job's on the line, isn't it? Plus, I'm a bit worried that I might have dropped him in it.
How?
It was that DS Davis. I mean, he came across all matey when he was taking the statements, but... Well, I don't know, maybe I said something I shouldn't have.
Like what?
Well, nothing in particular. It's just that, you know, you say something in all innocence and then put another way, it means something completely different. We nicked Pete Jones nearly a year ago. I was new to the job.
Did you tell Davis the truth, Nick?
Yeah, of course I did.
Well, that's it then. That's all you could have done.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Anyway, Steve knows the ropes. He's a pretty cool customer.
What kind of a police officer would you say you are, PC Loxton?
Not sure I know what you mean, sir.
I'm just interested to know how you describe yourself. Good thief-taker, community bobby.
I really wouldn't know, sir. Both.
Ambitious, so easygoing.
I don't know.
Determined, perhaps. Is that a fair description?
I act positively. You have to in this job, but I do things by the book. I think I've got the balance right.
Determined, then?
Yes, sir.
But basically honest?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let's just go back to the morning of the alleged assault, shall we? According to your operator, PC Slater, you went out on the road at 6:30, is that right?
Yes, sir.
But surely early turn starts at 6 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
So what were you doing between these times? Would you answer the question, please, officer?
I was late, sir. My car broke down on the way to work.
So what time did you arrive?
6:20.
But the area car is shown as being booked out at 6:05 under parade. You do drive the area car, don't you, PC Loxton?
Yes, sir.
So you falsified the account in the log.
Sir, I rang in to say what was happening.
Did you falsify the time in the log, Constable?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. A basically honest copper who knowingly falsifies a station document, but I'm expected to believe all that you tell me today. Is that right?
There's a difference between falsifying a
And
station
PC
document...
Slater, what was he doing during this time?
I
Sitting in
couldn't
the
say what
canteen?
PC Slater was doing, sir.
The night before, PC Loxton, I understand that a number of Sunhill officers went out for a drink to celebrate PC Gary McCann's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Did you have a late night?
Not too late. It was just after midnight.
How much did you drink?
Not much. Can't remember.
Too much to drive on?
Got a cab home.
Did you drink too much to drive on?
I might have done, just.
And were you in a fit state to drive the area car at 6, or was it 6:30 the following morning?
Yes, I was in a fit state, and the time was 6:25.
What was the problem with the car?
I can't remember.
Just what you need, eh? Early turn, a bit of a hangover, then on the way in the car breaks down.
I did not have a hangover.
Easy, Steve.
Did you say something, PC Garfield?
As a matter of record, sir, to my knowledge, PC Loxton has never been a heavy drinker.
I didn't ask for a character reference, officer. How did you feel as the shift wore on?
Normal, sir.
You drank enough the night before to make you late for work and to panic you into lying about the fact and kept another officer off the streets for half an hour. This is a normal day, is it?
I didn't mean it like that, sir.
Later in that day, at 11:06, you answered a call to a domestic. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
According to PC Slater's statement, you handled it well. A bit sharp, but he handled it. Were you? Bit sharp?
No, sir. A man was about to beat his wife up. I acted positively.
So what does PC Slater mean by a bit sharp?
With all due respect, sir, I can't answer for PC Slater.
What would you mean by a bit sharp?
I thought we were here to talk about Pete Jones.
PC Loxton! I'm going to remind you once, and once only. You're in a very serious situation, and I am running this investigation.
I'm not disputing that, sir. What I'm
PC
saying
Loxton!
is...
Right, I'm going to recommend a break. Time is 10:48, 15 minutes.
Have you got a death wish or what?
Canteen, mate.
Up one flying through the double doors.
What's going on in there?
I'm dead and buried. It's a foregone conclusion.
Well, you're putting your own head on the block, aren't you, eh? Look, just hang on a minute. You should learn to wipe that sneer off your face.
What was all that rubbish about booking the car out? And what was the weather like?
They're just showing us that they've got it covered, aren't they? They're flexing their muscles.
Bill Davies dug all that out. Sits there like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth.
All right, just keep it down, Steve.
He's made his mind up.
You two were quick off the blocks.
Yeah, we've got some talking to do, Sarge.
Listen, Steve, you're playing this the wrong way altogether. The super's a fair bloke, but he won't take any attitude. You're getting right up his nose. Now, you know the form. We've got to be seen to be digging away, haven't we? To cover our own backs as much as anything. I shouldn't be saying this,
Excuse me, Sarge. I need to get a coffee.
Arrogant prat. Doesn't know how to do himself a good turn. Hasn't changed a bit.
Right, what's going on between you and D.S. Davis?
I don't trust him.
How do you mean?
You can't run with the hare and hunt with the hounds, can you? 2-2.
I'm not talking about CIB in general, Steve. I'm talking about D.S. Davis.
80p, please. Thank you.
Well?
Well, what?
D.S. Davis.
Let's just say I don't like his type, shall we?
No, there's more to it than that. But you can't even bring yourself to look at the bloke, can you? You know him, don't you?
I did, once.
When?
We did our training together.
Yeah, and?
And we can't stand each other. When we were at Hendon, we were both interested in the same woman.
Oh, come on, Steve, that was years...
No, she and him were going to get married. At least he thought they were. When I started taking her out, she dumped him. There was this one night, she was meant to be seeing him to talk things over. She spent the night with me instead, and he found out.
Great man to have on your side.
I don't think so. He cornered me in the car park at Hendon and went ballistic. Called me every name under the sun.
Yeah? And what did you say?
Nothing. Smacked him in the mouth.
The witness who reported the possible break-in, Mrs. Robinson, was she on the scene when you arrived?
I didn't see her. I suppose she was still in the bedroom opposite.
When did you see her?
When I was taking Jones to the car. She was in the alley between houses.
What was her mood?
She seemed a bit distressed. I think she was upset at the sight of the blood.
Was there much blood?
There was quite a bit. It was on my coat down the front of Pete Jones' shirt.
And whose blood was it?
The majority of it came from Pete Jones' nose, sir.
You didn't sustain any injuries?
A few grazes.
Big man, isn't he, Peter Jones?
About 6'2", sir.
He's used to handling himself.
Yes, sir. I suppose so.
Yet you managed to restrain him legally and alone, and in the struggle he sustained a broken nose whilst you just got a couple of grazes. You must have a very good technique.
I've had quite a lot of practice, sir.
When you caught up with Mr. Jones, what happened?
Came up against a wall, some old garages. He thought about trying to get over, but it was too high. There was a lot of rubble about. He was slipping and scrambling. I was shouting for him to stop. He saw there was nowhere for him to go, so he did stop, and when he turned round, he got a brick in his hand.
What did you do?
I told him to put it down. He wouldn't. He started threatening me, screaming abuse at me. I told him again to put it down.
You didn't call for assistance?
I called for assistance as soon as the chase began.
What kind of threats was he making? What did he say?
Said what they always say, nothing original.
The problem is, Steve, the witness, Mrs. Robinson. She reckons there was no verbal exchange. What she saw was you rushing in and the fight starting. Now, why would you say that if it wasn't true?
Maybe she came round too late. Maybe her windows were dirty. You know what witnesses are like.
Now, what are they like?
Things happen fast. It's possible she misinterpreted what she saw in the heat and adrenaline of the moment.
Is it possible that you reacted in the heat and adrenaline of the moment and hit Mr. Jones?
No.
According to your notes, PC Loxton, Jones said to you, "Come on, bastard, I've stuffed you before, I'm just in the mood for you."
That could have been the wording, more or less.
Could have.
If that's what's in my notes, that's what he said, sir.
And he kept on taunting you and challenging you and repeatedly swearing at you?
Yes, that's right.
Threatening you with a brick?
Yeah.
Gets to you, doesn't it? When they think they're the governor and they're sticking it down your throat. You've had a bad day, one thing after another going wrong, and then some idiot keeps giving you all this ugly verbal.
Yeah, very clever, Sarge.
I think you responded to the challenge, P.C. Loxton.
No, I didn't.
Ugly word, though. Bastard. Some people take it worse than others, don't they?
You're called one every day out on the streets. You're kicked and you're spat on. It's part of the job. If you're going to react to that, you might as well go looking for a desk job. I was attacked by a man with a known record for violent behaviour, caught in the act of committing a crime.
For which he was never charged.
Well, that's obviously because we got there before they had a chance to get in.
Did you find tools for making entry?
No, sir.
So you couldn't even charge him with going equipped?
Well, maybe he slung them. Maybe it was a piece of opportunism.
Maybe he was doing nothing wrong.
So why did he run?
This isn't the first time Sunhill have released Mr. Jones without charge, is it?
No, he knows his rights.
That must rankle.
Not particularly.
Have you personally had dealings with Mr. Jones before, P.C. Loxton?
Yes, sir, a few times.
And has he resisted arrest before?
He always fights, sir.
When did you first recognise that Jones was one of the Mancanna Gardens?
When he turned on me with a brick.
How big is he again?
6'2".
His build?
Muscular.
And on the previous arrests, was there a similar modus?
Yes, he always goes for ground floor flats and leaves a lookout in the garden.
So a 6'2" man and his mate are seen in the garden of a ground floor flat, and it never occurs to you it's the same man you've arrested 3 times before?
Well, it might have done, I can't be sure.
Surely it was at the back of your mind.
I can't say, sir.
Must have been.
Well, possibly, sir.
Probably is more likely, isn't it?
Well, that's a matter of opinion, sir.
What happened the last time you arrested Mr. Jones?
He fought, sir. Like I said, he always fights.
You were expecting a fight?
It's always a possibility, sir.
What specifically happened on the last arrest? In your notes, you say that Jones referred to stuffing you before. What does that mean? Answer the question, officer. Did you sustain any injuries on a previous arrest with this man?
A few bruises, nothing serious.
Not serious enough to warrant a bit of revenge. Not consciously, perhaps, but in the heat and adrenaline of an arrest, things can get out of control, can't they? Did you lose control, P.C. Loxton?
No, I did not.
Pete Jones's last conviction, Steve, there was a rape involved, wasn't there? Some young mum interrupted him while he was burgling her and he raped her, yeah?
Yeah.
Knocked her about a bit as well, didn't he? How do you feel about that?
You get to see a lot in this job, you become immune.
Yeah, but this was really bad. It was some couple he met in a pub and befriended. He found out the bloke worked nights and she'd be on her own. I suppose he thought, well, the cat's away.
Yeah, I suppose he did.
I know what I would do to the Pete Joneses of this world.
Yeah?
Make your blood boil, don't they? Scum. So you decided to put a few lumps on him, Steve, next time your paths crossed?
No.
Hard to resist, though, isn't it? Hangover or no hangover.
I did not have a hangover.
That's understandable, yeah.
Listen,
Steve.
No, listen, this is what happened. I was trying to arrest a suspect. He was ranting and bellowing like a lunatic. I was on my own. He attacked me. We were rolling about on the floor, kicking and scrambling, both of us. He put his thumbs in my eyes, he bit me, he tried to headbutt me. When he put his hands around my throat, I thought he was going to kill me. So I punched him as hard as I could. I didn't hate him. I wasn't out of control. I did it to get control. I knew exactly what I was doing, and if I had to do it again, I would. And if that's cost me my job, then all I can say is I'm well out of it.
So in the heat of the moment, you remained objective?
I'm trained to be objective, sir.
I can see that, P.C. Loxton. Thank you. Any more questions, Bill?
No, sir.
Interview terminated at 11:32.
There you go.
Any sign of action?
No.
It's nearly half an hour.
Yeah, well, Mr. Shannon's probably on the blow to the CPS.
Really went for the throat, didn't he?
Come off it, Steve. I mean, it was classic interviewing technique. Hard man, soft man, and you played straight into their hands. I mean, face it, you got a short fuse. I just pushed all the right buttons, that's all.
Nah, I was cut and dried before we got here. It was obvious. Who did the legwork on the investigation? Right, it was Shannon did the formalities, but it was Davies put the knife in his hand. He's waited years for an opportunity like this.
Steve,
You're free to go.
Sarge?
Mr. Shannon's decided not to suspend you. Papers will be submitted, though, and chances are it will go to a disciplinary board.
Sarge.
Am I glad to be out of there? Wait, you've had a result. You're still in the job.
Skin in my teeth, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it's done with now.
Apart from the discipline board.
Well, you've survived it once. I'm sure you can manage it again.
Hey! The way I feel right now, they can stick the job.
Hang on. Do you mind if we have a minute, George?
Yeah, sure. Catch me up.
Yeah. You know, you really should take a look at your attitude.
Seem to remember we've had this conversation before, Sarge, in a car park.
Steve, leave it. Just shut it and listen. You were a close shaven there. The chips fell in your favour, but he isn't entirely convinced you're an angel.
Isn't he?
And I know you aren't. But if you think I'd bring up a personal grudge when a colleague's job's at risk, well, we can sort it out. Here and now. I buried that hatchet long ago. It's history.
Yeah? Fair enough. Maybe I got it wrong.
Yeah, you did. Way wrong.
OK, Sarge, I was out of order. But look at it my way. The minute you go into that place, you're made to feel like a villain. You put everything into the job, and then that's threatened by the people who should be watching your backs. My integrity was being questioned in there.
Yeah, mate. So was mine.
Yeah, all right, point taken.
So we can put this behind us, can we?
Yeah.
Good.
Steve? You all right, Steve?
Dandy.